Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the final episode of Assassin's Creed 1. Before we get into it, I just want to give a quick apology. If you did not see my community post, I explain it there. And I don't really think my community posts get pushed into the sub feed because I never see them on my personal channel. They never show up on my subscription feed, so I don't know if they show up for anybody else. But if they didn't, then this will be a quick little recap of what that post said if you did not see it. But anyway, so I just wanted to give a quick apology for no video on Wednesday. Uh, I had a dentist appointment on Tuesday afternoon, had to get a couple fillings, and just by the time I got home, I wasn't feeling up to recording. My jaw was still kind of hurting since if you've never had a filling before, they have to put a big needle into your gum to numb you up. So my jaw was still kind of hurting from that, and I just didn't really feel like talking for a couple hours or hour and a half, however long this video will be. And then Wednesday night, I had to babysit my sister's kids, and by the time I got home, I wasn't going to be able to record anything. So, luckily, I do have tomorrow off. I'm currently recording this 11:30 p.m. on Thursday night. Probably should have recorded this earlier, but nothing like wait until the last minute. But I am hoping to get this video up for you guys Friday morning at the usual 10 a.m. Central Standard Time slot. I don't know what that is for everybody else, but that's not important. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update as to why there was no video on Wednesday. And one final update is that I don't know if there will be a video on Monday because there might just be a video on Wednesday to start the week, and then hopefully I can do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday because I did get the 40 Years of WrestleMania edition of WWE 2K24. So I'm hoping to upload the first episode for either the showcase mode or the My Rise mode, whatever the career mode is called, on Wednesday. I hope to get that up then, and then we'll just crank out as much WWE as I possibly can get to um, before MLB The Show comes out, and then we'll do a lot of MLB The Show for a bit, and then I'll kind of flip flop between those two games, and then after I get a little bit into those games, we'll come back with Assassin's Creed 2. Unless I feel like recording the first episode for Assassin's Creed 2 sometime this weekend, then that'll probably go up on Monday. But anyway, enough of that preamble. We finished off Memory Block 5 in the previous episode, where we had to kill Sabran and then Jubair. And then we came out of the Animus and we found out that things are getting a little tense for Abstergo. They're running out of time to get the evidence and information that they need from Desmond. So things are really heating up here. We have Memory Block 6 to do, and then Memory Block 7 is basically just like one final confrontation. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's hit the hay with Desmond and see what the next day brings. The following morning.
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm
We're
coming.
nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see. Maybe they'll even let you watch when it begins. It's not as terrible as you think.
Look, I know you're not gonna let me leave. So why not tell me what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles. I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow. It doesn't...
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes, and they publish books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
Where's this going, Doc?
The point, I suppose, is that you shouldn't trust everything you hear, everything you read. What's that your ancestors said? Nothing is true?
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
Sure thing, old man. Now, I don't think I can have any conversations. Yep, I don't think I can talk, but we'll wait for him. I don't want to miss out on any potential conversations for you guys. I want to get the full shebang. Yep, nope. Alright, so let's hurry before he freaking chews our ass for not being in the Animus. Alright. So let's jump back into Memory Block 6. Let's see what Mualim has to tell us.
When you have been exposed to the guards, break their line of sight and try to hide from them. Stay hidden until you are anonymous again.
Come in, my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed and still dreams. Like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Alright, let's see what goodies we get. So we got our best sword expertise, damage, and extra throwing knives. So there we go. We are fully kitted out. We're ready to kick some butt. So yeah, we should have 15 throwing knives now instead of 10. And something that always bothers me is like, this sword looks so badass, like the sheath for it. Like it's all gold and shit. But like in every other Assassin's Creed game after this that gives you the Sword of Altair, it's the one we had before this. So it's like, did they just not like the way this one looked? I would assume so. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Sword of Altair that he had before this one and the one that they use in every game, like the ones these guys have, pretty sure it's got like an eagle, or it's supposed to have like an eagle on the bottom of the hilt there for the sword. So I think maybe that's why they went for it, because like the eagle obviously, or like birds in general kind of just are synonymous with assassins, because they're always on leap of faith spots. But I don't know. That's just interesting. But anyway, guys, you know the drill. I will bring you guys back when we get to the Assassin's Bureau in Jerusalem. Alright guys, we're coming up on the Assassin's Bureau here in Jerusalem. So we're going to get our final little bit of information from the Bureau leader here. Last time we have to do this in this game. Let's see what he has to say.
Safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
So it's true then. Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. If he's here, it's because he intends ill. I won't give him the chance to act.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No. Their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik. But tell me where they've been seen. I should be after him before he slips away.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here, near both a guard tower and a hospital. And to the southwest, at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
Alright. Well, so you guys know the drill for this segment of the video as well. I'm going to bring you guys back once I'm done with the last of the viewpoints and the saved citizens, and also when we are done with all the flags. So by the time I bring you back, which will be a decent amount of time for me, but only like a split second for you guys, we will have all these additional memories filled. So that will be fun. But anyway, guys, I will see you in just a second. Alright, guys, so we are back here. We finished all the side stuff. And as you can see, all the additional memories are now complete. So we are 100% done with all that side stuff. Now all we got to do is do our final 6 investigation missions. And we are close to wrapping this game up. We're going to start off with this pickpocket mission here. I see there's scholars over here, so they'll probably be my way in. So we'll just hang out with the homies. See if they bring us into the building. I assume they would, since they are right next to this investigation. But sometimes you just never know. Sometimes they just wander off. But yeah, they're going to go through the main door. I don't know about you guys, but I've been really having fun playing this. I know in the last episode, I believe it was the last episode anyway, I got kind of frustrated with all these beggar women and drunkards walking the streets and stuff. But that was just because I was playing it too much in one sitting. So I think we'll be okay today. But we got to be careful in here, because we got these drunkards. Alright. Let's try and stay out of the way. Stay out of the way of these guys. Let's go over here. Oh, not right there. That's a little too close. Can we go here?
Take the map I've given you and see that the guards are placed accordingly. We'll be safe enough during the procession. It's the burial that worries me. Easy for our enemies to hide amongst the crowd.
If you're so concerned, why not post your own men? Search the site yourselves.
Our presence here has caused enough chaos. I can only imagine how the people would react, seeing Crusader soldiers marching across their holy ground.
Then perhaps you should not attend at all.
He was our friend and brother, and we will honor him as he passes from this world. You insult me by suggesting otherwise.
I'll post the men. I don't want trouble either.
Then stop trying to make it, and do as you've been asked.
Alright, so we gotta be kind of quick here before he walks out. Oh! Oh, well that didn't work. Went a little too quick for my britches. Alright. Let's head out. Oh, come on. Fine. Bye. Oh, fuck you. Bye. Alright, Altair, climb up, dude. Oh my god, this is such a fucking fail. This is such a fail. Alright. Well, the good thing is that once we restart that pickpocket mission, we shouldn't have to listen to all that jibber jabber, so. Alright, let's hurry. There's no guards in here, and all those vagrants hopefully left. No, they didn't. That's good. Alright, so. Nothing to see here. I'm just walking. Just walking. Okay. So we acquired a map detailing the position of the Jerusalem Guard during Majd ad-Din's funeral. Okay. So now we'll go do this eavesdrop. Sorry, boys. Oh my god, Altair, climb, dude. That's the annoying thing about this game, is that he'll just like stop sometimes. Like sometimes he can clearly climb up and he'll just like be frozen. Excuse me. That's how you know like some of these controls are very outdated. Like you could tell that they hadn't really honed in on the climbing mechanics yet, but Assassin's Creed 2, they really like locked it in, I think. So alright, so let's move over here. Oh, apparently it's not over here. Still got a little bit of a detour left to go, folks. Oh, for fudge's sake. Guards are everywhere in this district. You can really tell they're like, alright, let's make it frickin' difficult to go absolutely anywhere for them in the last district in Jerusalem. Just have guards literally blocking every route. Okay. Get away from those guys. Let's take a seat.
Did you see them? No, but I've heard the whispers. Is it true? Crusader knights in Jerusalem?
It is.
And?
Different from the others. Finely dressed and bearing expensive gifts.
We should relieve them of this burden.
They've made camp near David's citadel, close to the cemetery.
To attend a funeral?
So it seems.
Then let us visit their camp while they pay their respects.
Alright, so Robert will be attending a funeral. Okay. Straight and to the point. So let's go down here, do this Informer. One of our last Informer missions. I'd be very shocked if one of them was collecting flags. That kind of seems to be done and dusted, like I've said in previous episodes, because they kind of just stop giving you those missions after a certain point. At least this guy is easy to get to.
Altair, my savior, you must help me. I was shadowing my prey, a group of Templars, when they saw me. I took flight, and although I evaded them, I twisted my ankle. I'm pathetic, I know. Please, don't tell Malik. I did overhear them say they were leaving town. Find them and kill them. Then I will reward you.
Okay. Alright, lady. That was a little dramatic. I don't even think I bumped into her. But so there's only 2 targets. That seems a little off for being this close to the end of the game. Right. Yoink. Okay. Now is the next one up on the roof as well? It's not telling me to go down. Oh, now it is. Okay. Alright, guy. Cool your britches. No need to get all testy. Okay, there he is. But of course, he's got a guard right next to him. This guard's gonna make my job tough. There we go. I'm glad that this guard here turned and went the other direction. If he would have kept following him, I would have had to take him out first. But that was pretty simple.
I am forever grateful. Malik would never have forgiven me. Here's what I know about the burial of Majd. Reaching Robert might prove difficult, given the number of guards around. You should befriend some scholars to approach him. That shouldn't be a problem for someone of your skill.
Okay. So blend with some scholars during the funeral. Gotcha. Loud and clear, my guy. Alright, now let's go do this final interrogation. The worst investigation missions in the game. They're just so boring. Just so boring. Nothing fun about them. You just listen to a guy drone on, and then you punch him a few times. And you hope that those fucking knife goons don't join in.
To cross it is to usher in an age of peace between all men. Embrace these Christian soldiers as you would a brother. Welcome them with open arms. In this way, we might forgive the sins of the past and bring about a better tomorrow. We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away.
Okay. So for the final interrogation, I think we'll do it the way the game wants you to do it. We'll follow him. We'll follow him to a secluded spot. Alright, dude, go! How far away do you want me to be?
Leave now.
Oh, shush.
You die now.
Come on. Get out of here. Get out of here. This has nothing to do with you. I hate how they just involve themselves for no reason. Get. There.
You speak of peace, but your words are hollow.
No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am.
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
But this is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
Got him. Finally, those stupid interrogation missions are done. We don't have to do them anymore. What are Robert's true motives? We will soon find out. Let's go do this pickpocket, then we'll move on to the interrogation. And we'll go after Robert. Get out of the way. I don't care.
Bring that to your master, then. It contains everything you asked for.
Your assistance in this most delicate of matters is greatly appreciated.
It is my job to keep the peace.
And keep it you will. You'll have no trouble from us.
It's not you and yours that concern me, but the citizens. You picked a strange time to visit our city.
We've simply come to pay our respects.
And stir up trouble for it.
It's not my fault your people can't tell enemy from friend.
Look, you've got what you came for. I think it's best you were on your way.
Okay, so we gotta blend in because we got that patrolling guards. Okay. So we acquired a map detailing Robert's position during the funeral. Alright, now let's go do this final Informer mission. And go get our feathers so we can go after Robert. Alright. Everybody out of the way. Why is it... Get out of the way. So crowded. It's like this is a city or something. Out of the way. I don't want to deal with you. Out of the way. Slowly but surely making our way there. Out of the way. Okay, here we go.
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
So, unless I just completely missed him saying it, basically the excuse that this guy just gave us is, I don't want to kill the targets, I want you to do it. So go kill as many as you can in 5 minutes, and if you do that, then I'll give you the information you want. Like the other guy was like, oh, I hurt my ankle going after them. Can you help me out? But this guy was just like, I don't feel like doing it, so will you do it? Actually, you will do it because I'm not going to give you a choice. So it's like, alright. Thanks for the option. Thanks for a reasonable story, not just being like, oh, I don't want to do it. I don't feel like it. You do it. Oh, I ran right past him. Alright, I was worried about that one because we had that guard right behind us. Unless he turned and moved. Get away. I don't care. I'm not giving you money. Leave me alone. There we go. Okay. Dodge these vagrants. And there we go. That was pretty easy. Now we just got to make it back. Oh. I almost just screwed myself over. Get out of the way, fatty. Okay. You stupid dudes. Get out of here. You fuckers. Eat wall, dude. Freaking annoying pricks.
Where is he going?
Going to complete a mission. Get out of the way. I want to listen to it.
I know now why I joined our clan. Just to be in your presence is a gift from God. This is what I have learned about Robert's men. They are well prepared for battle. To fight them all at once would be unwise. Better to let them chase you for a while before striking back. But it is disrespectful for me to tell a master how he should behave in combat. Forgive me, master.
So don't face all of Robert's men at once. Good to know. So let's go back to the Bureau and get this done. I'm surprised me bumping into that guy slightly didn't make him immediately like go into frickin' Terminator mode. Alright, could have grabbed the ladder there, Altair. That would have been a lot easier on you, but to each their own, I guess. Tried to grab onto something. Alright, so there's the Bureau. Let's go talk to Malik.
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge then. Let us see what can be done with it.
Robert and his Templars walked the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Mualim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Fast forward.
That's nice that
recent one.
they made up at the end there. Good character building. So Robert is attending Majd-ud-Din's funeral. This is when to strike. So we'll go through, read all the memory logs here. So Robert and his men walk the streets of Jerusalem finely dressed, bearing expensive gifts. They plan to attend a funeral. Were it anyone other than the monster Majd-ud-Din being buried, I might have second thoughts. But as it is, it seems a most fitting time to take the Templar's life. Robert's men are working with the Jerusalem Guard to protect the cemetery during Majd-ud-Din's funeral. Doubling the guard would have posed a problem, but this map will give me an advantage. Knowing where the men are stationed, I can simply make sure I avoid them. So I assume it's saying that, like, that circle spot is where Robert de Saab will be. They say Robert wants peace and seeks to prove it by attending a Muslim funeral, but I know the truth. He does not seek peace but control, dominion over the land and its people. I will deny him this. Robert's men are well prepared for battle. To fight them all at once would be unwise. Should I lose control of the situation, it's best I make a brief escape and return later to eliminate them one by one. So is that just like all his groups of men? I'm not sure about that one. Reaching Robert might prove difficult given the number of guards around. Were I to join a group of scholars, I could make my way to him much more easily. So there'll be a group there, and that's how you get in. Good to know. The Jerusalem Guard have set up the standing positions for the Christians during the procession to better protect them in case the citizens take offense to their presence. This map displays exactly where everyone is standing, even Robert, especially Robert. So yeah, that's exactly what that other circle one meant. Robert de Saab and his men are in Jerusalem to attend Majd ad-Din's funeral. He says it is to promote peace between the Christians and the Muslims, but he has something else in mind. I shall strike him down during the procession and find out what he truly intends. Alright, well, let's go get it done. Let's get this marker off the map here. We don't need it. I think we'll just play it safe and we'll just run there on the ground. Don't need to deal with archers or anything like that giving us an annoying travel there. Actually, I will mark a spot on the map because there should be a group of scholars here, I would think. That's where the map said they'd be, so we'll head there. Even though the scholars aren't marked on the map there, so I don't know if they move there after we trigger the scene. I'm surprised that group of guys isn't more alerted to me. Alright. Just bobbing and weaving through the alleys here. Wonder if we should go this way. Yeah, there's no scholars here. Yeah, there's like no scholars around here. Huh. Yeah, there's like no scholars in this area. I feel like that shouldn't be the case. I feel like there should be some here. Well, I guess we'll just go in over the fence.
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd ad-Din. Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
Amen.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice might be done!
Alright. I'm getting my grapes crushed. Alright, don't take the ladder, that's good. Oh, fuck you. I want to take out these archers. Alright, so that archer left. Let's get this one to come join the party. Let's get this one to join the party. Get these guys to join the party. Get off me. Oh, fuck you. There you go. Let's go find more of those things to throw them into. Nice job, dude. Two birds with one stone. Alright, any more things to throw them into? Here we go. I'm just trying to thin the herd here. Alright, let's go. I think we've thinned out all the major Templars. Oh, we got one more in there. Oh shit. Get off me. There we go. Alright, I better go. Get some health. Get some distance. Get some health back. That's not who I wanted to target, game. There we go. Now it's one-on-one. Let's go. Come on. Nope. Got him.
I would
Or
see
did
your
I?
eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Mualims still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Arthur to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You are not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
You can take the helmet off there, Toots. I think your cover's been busted. Alright, now we just... Alright, get out of the way. Alright, we gotta haul ass. They just frickin' sliced down somebody behind me. They just sliced down a completely innocent person behind me. Where is he? He climbed up this ladder. Where'd he go? Where could he have possibly went? Oh, fuck off, dude. I was already up. I'm surprised he somehow didn't manage to hit me there. Alright, just go, damn it. Thank you. I love how in all this chaos you can still hear that lady down there. A few coins. All I ask for is a few coins. It's like, lady, there's a whole freaking city alert going on here, and you're begging for coins? Get over it. When the whole city alarm is going off, I think you got more pressing things to worry about than a few coins. Just my opinion. Alright, well, we've made it back. Let's see what Malik has to say.
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
Alright, so we're going to Arsuf. Robert was never at the funeral. Ride to Arsuf and find Robert. So let's read what that says. I've been deceived. Robert has long since left Jerusalem. Arsuf is his destination, and so it will be mine as well. I only hope I will not be too late. If Robert succeeds in convincing Richard and Salah ad-Din we are the enemy, the assassins will be destroyed. We cannot withstand the combined might of the Saracen and Crusader armies. Okay, so I think we literally just gotta leave town. I think it's just as simple as that. So we'll head this way, because that's main exit, even though I don't really think it matters. I think as long as we just go to the kingdom, we'll get there. But I don't think there's a fast travel option to get to Arsuf, so I will cut it out here, and I will bring you guys back once we get to, or once we get a little bit closer to Arsuf. Did I say that right? Arsuf? Probably didn't, but anyway, I will see you guys when we get close to Arsuf. Alright guys, we are almost to Arsuf, and as you can tell, we are not thought of fondly out here in the kingdom. So we're constantly getting targeted and chased after by all these guys. But we are just outside the marker to go to Arsuf. It's just coming up on this turn here. So let's go see what Robert has to say about all this jibber jabber. In about 60 meters. I assume that's what it is. There we go. Off to Arsuf.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah, or by pickpocketing thugs.
Okay. Nice and dreary. You love to see that. We're just gonna ride through. Oh, can't. Dude, are you seriously still shooting arrows at me? Quit being a little baby and frickin' swing your sword at me. Skull stab. Oh. Well, I guess that was enough to kill him. Just a few punches. Wasted a throwing knife. Nope, can't get him. Nope. No idea what you said there, my friend. Combo kill. Another one. Got him. Ooh. We got the knives, might as well use them, right? Ooh, that's so brutal. I love the short blade. Ooh, he fucking busted his leg. Ooh, so brutal. We're fucking whipping out those combo kills. Got him. The combo kills are definitely easier to do with a sword, though, that's for sure. I love that one too, you just fucking snap their neck. All the fucking combo kill animations are so good. Oh, all these fucking cowards. Now I feel kind of bad. I feel kind of bad that I killed them all.
Come no further. Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then. It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Mualim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I won't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then, that I may judge the truth. Who is this traitor?
Robert de Sable.
My lieutenant!
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagné de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabrand. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader armies?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
So be it. To arms, assassins!
Get off me. Fuck off. Oh my god. Knock it off.
The time for games is ending.
Get off me, bitch. Gotcha.
It's done then. Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes? The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, Mualim.
But he is not a Templar.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspired to attain?
He is the master of the assassins.
We, master of lies. You and I just 2 more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you leave, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share.
No.
Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
Whatever you say, Johnny Sins.
Well fought, assassin. It seems God favors your cause this day.
God had nothing to do with it. I was the better fighter.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah, vengeance then?
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
This is what you fight for? Peace? Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned with.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming. Violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
Your kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time, what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they have.
Yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
Alright, so target has been eliminated. Return to Al-Mualim. Al-Mualim is the 10th Templar. This cannot be. All these years I've looked to him for strength and guidance. His word has always been truth. And now I'm told it's all been a lie? No. Even in death, Robert seeks to poison my mind. Or does he? I remember the careful way in which the master avoided my questions, changed the subject when I dug too deep. Was it the difference he sought to teach me, or blind obedience? Willful ignorance of the truth. There is but one way to answer these questions. I must seek Al-Mualim. But I do think we're going to get kicked out of the Animus here one more time. And indeed we will.
I said get up, goddammit! Listen!
Oh no.
Seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got nothing to do with me.
They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
We're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it? Or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. Couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this. How would I even contact them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
That's been neutralized.
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. Your little research facility not as secure as you thought it was? Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this.
Well, that's nice. Alright, so we gotta wait for him to leave the room like normal before we can talk to Lucy. Let's not get all up in her grill.
I'm sorry, Desmond.
You mentioned the desert. Do you think...
They sent a team there, but the place was deserted. I don't know where your parents are, and I can't promise they're still alive. But I think they got away.
Thanks. Thanks for checking.
It's not as bad as it seems.
What are you talking about? They just killed, literally killed, my only chance of getting out of here. And then I find out the assassins are all but destroyed, and Christ, I still don't know what these people are planning. But I do know they plan to kill me when they're done. I am screwed, okay? What do you want me to do?
Just try and have a little faith. Have faith. Rest up, Desmond. You're gonna need the energy.
So that's apparently it. Anyway, so we finished all our conversation with Lucy. Let's go back in here just to come right back out. See if there's any new emails on Lucy or Vidic's computer. And then we will go on to Memory Block 7 and wrap this game up. It's going to be tough for me to remember what emails we've read. We read that one. Oh, there we go. This is a new one. Scroll down. September 7th, 9:13, from Warren to Lucy, conference room door. Isn't working. Remote access is down or something. Can you look and see what's wrong? Don't have time for this crap. Hi, Warren. Passcode was changed last night. They change them once a week. Do you have the new passcode? No, what is it? 102-81943. Okay. And then we've read through that one. So now we'll be able to go into the conference room. I figured that was something you did after the game was done, but I haven't played this game in a while, so I don't remember. Let's see if Vidic has anything of note on his computer. Anything we haven't read yet? Well, we haven't read that one. I don't think we've read this one. If we have, I apologize. From Abstergo Newswire Services, September 6, 12:30. Hundreds hospitalized in wake of water tampering scandal. Abstergo Holdings stands accused of secretly manipulating a small town's water supply in order to test a synthetic drug referred to internally as new fluoride. Nation mourns the loss of Final Film Studio. History was made today with the closing of the country's last movie studio. The rising prominence of video games coupled with rampant piracy are considered to be the leading causes of its demise. Because, yeah, we read through this one, because I remember I thought it was for the conference room. From Alan Ricken, additional subjects, September 7th, 6:47. Warren, if this kid isn't going to get us what we need, it's time to start looking elsewhere. I've CC'd David from our acquisitions department. He may be able to provide you with a couple of additional test subjects should Desmond be retired. In case you need reminding, we are running out of time. This crap with the fluoride enhancement is going to put us under a lot of scrutiny. We need to launch on the 21st. If we wait any longer, we risk everything being frozen during the investigation. I have a feeling that none of our friends in DC are going to do us any favors on this one. We'll deal with them come election time. We've cleaned up the mess at DIA, but I'm hearing there's some jackass baggage handler trolling news groups and nutjob websites with his tales of mass murder and corporate cover-ups. Where's he even getting his information from? Your report said the project lead killed everyone down there before our cleanup crews arrived. I still don't understand how they managed to botch that so badly. Anyway, we're trying to figure out who the hell he is so we can shut him up, but it's proving difficult. I'm beginning to wonder if he doesn't have help. Seems there are still a couple of those assassin bastards running loose. It only takes one, but you already knew that. Makes me wonder if the fluoride leak was internal after all, and if it was, are we dealing with a whistleblower or something worse? I'm about ready to pull the plug on your Subject 17, so either get me results or get another person into that animus. Alan. Mexican president promises better border security. Concerned about record numbers of illegal immigrants entering his country, the president of Mexico today promised to ramp up border security. The number of troops stationed along the border is expected to triple. Oh. Where was I? Opponents are worried about an increase in violence between American refugees and Mexican troops. Fighting between the two groups has left 300 dead and nearly 1,000 wounded over the past 6 months. Okay. We read that one. And we read that one on Lucy's computer. So let us finally go into the conference room and see what is good in there. Okay. Nice little shindig in here. But of course, we only really care about this laptop. Project lead number 9. Okay, it's just got this. Alan Ricken, analysis, September 7th, 8 o'clock. Warren, the others and I have finished reviewing the Animus recordings from subjects 12 through 16. While the Piece of Eden remains our priority, we must all continue working to locate and understand the remaining artifacts. I am sure you can understand our reasoning behind this. Although the satellite is intended to accomplish a fair portion of the work for us, we will certainly need to deal with those who are either immune to or protected from its effects. Please take a moment to look over our findings and get back to me with any feedback you may have. I will summarize below. 1. Piece of Eden number 3. We applaud your continued efforts to locate an alternate artifact following the loss of number 2 in the DIA satellite accident. We understand Subject 17 is having trouble interfacing with the Animus, leading to delays. As a result, we estimate another 24 hours before your next critical update. In the meantime, we'll prepare an extraction team and set them to standby. We're relying on you to obtain the additional information we require. He knows where the other objects are, even if he doesn't realize it. You must unlock that final memory, or all of this will have been for nothing. 2. Philadelphia Project. Data provided from Animus Subject 12 indicates that the ship briefly manifested in a future state for approximately 18 minutes. It is unclear whether the timeline is consistent with or parallel to our own. Although we have recovered enough data to reconstruct and repair the original artifact used in the experiment, administration has refused to move forward on the project, citing paradox concerns. Corporate policy remains in place. Any objects found to interfere with or manipulate time must be contained. Artifact will be moved to secure storage. 3. Tunguska Incident. Now believed to be the direct result of assault by assassins. Research station destroyed, as was artifact. Alternate wave generation devices have been located in storage, but we have insufficient data at the moment to initiate research. The risk of accident is too high. Lineage Discovery and Acquisition Division should attempt to locate descendants of any attack survivors, either assassin or brotherhood, in order to continue research. Resurrecting this particular type of technology will aid us greatly with any holdouts following the satellite's activation. We're putting together a team to push research in this area. 4. Grail. We are removing the Grail from our list of objectives. There is insufficient evidence to confirm its existence. Current examination of Subject 17 indicates that aside from the Piece of Eden, all other artifacts related to Christ figure are literary devices or derived from Piece of Eden, and not actual objects. Even if the object is real, its use to us at this stage is negligible. Our resources are better used elsewhere. 5. Mitchell Hedges Communicators. Analysis of the objects is complete. The good news is that they work. As a result, we now have a safe and secure communication channel for use after the launch. However, they are severely limited in number, and so we will be providing them only to our most essential facilities. You will obviously retain possession of the one you have. Warren, I cannot stress how important it is that you wrap things up with Subject 17 as soon as possible. We're obviously relieved that you seem to be closing in on the target memory, but you need to step it up. Everything we're working towards depends on your retrieving those locations. Without them, we've got nothing. May the Father of Understanding guide you to success. A.R. Alright, and there's nothing else? That was a lot of reading. I apologize if you are not a fan. You can obviously skip over that if you would like. I try to read as quickly and as efficiently as possible. I'm not the best reader at times, but that's okay. But we've read through everything. We've talked to Lucy. Let's go to sleep and wrap this up.
Get up.
Even earlier than usual, Doc.
I'd like to get this over with as quickly as possible.
If you say so.
Don't be so glum, Mr. Miles. Today is a historic day. One that will be remembered for years to come. Remembered by some of us, anyway.
Alright, that's good. Well, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else we can do. Let's just get it going. Yeah, let's look. Everything is 100% complete. We just got this final memory block to go.
Should you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave the area in order to avoid upsetting civilians further.
Did a little boogie there.
Where is everyone?
Gone to see the Master.
Was it the Templars? Did they attack again?
They walk the path.
What path? What are you talking about?
Towards the light.
Speak sense.
There is only what the Master shows us. This is the truth.
You've lost your mind.
You too will walk the path, or you will perish. So the Master commands.
It was Mualim, wasn't it? What's he done to you?
Praise be to the Master, for he has led us to the light.
Alright. That doesn't seem good. They're all brainwashed. And it's all gray and dreary here.
Only speak, Master, and show us the path.
Right. What's up, boys? No need for violence. We're on the same team. Come on. God damn.
Altair! Up here!
There's my boy. Can I not go in there? There we go. Just took a second.
You picked a fine time to arrive.
So it seems.
Guard yourself well, friend. Mualim has betrayed us.
Yes. Betrayed his templar allies as well.
How do you know?
After we spoke, I returned to the ruins beneath Solomon's temple. Robert had kept a journal, filled its pages with revelations. What I read there broke my heart. But it also opened my eyes. You were right, Altair. All along our master has used us. We were not meant to save the Holy Land, but deliver it to him. He must be stopped.
Be careful, Malik. What he's done to the others, he'll do to us given the chance. You must stay far from him.
What would you propose? My blade arm is still strong and my men remain my own. It would be a mistake not to use us.
Distract these thralls then. Assault the fortress from behind. If you can draw their attention away from me, I might reach Mualim.
I will do as you ask, Dai.
The men we face, their minds are not their own. If you can avoid killing them.
Yes. Though he has betrayed the tenets of the Creed, it does not mean we must as well. I'll do what I can.
It's all I ask. Safety and peace, my friend.
Your presence here will deliver us both.
Uh-oh. He's got the whole town here.
There are so many innocents. I must be careful not to harm them.
No! What's happening?
So, a student returns.
I've never been one to run.
Never been one to listen either.
I still live because of it.
What will I do with you?
Let me go.
Oh, Altair. I hear the hatred in your voice. Feel its heat. Let you go? That would be unwise.
Why are you doing this?
I found proof.
Proof of what?
That nothing is true. And everything is permitted. Come. Destroy the betrayer. Send him from this world.
Bye, Tamir. Fitting that he was the first one we took out, and he's also the first one we killed here. Get off me. skull stab. That's my favorite kill animation in the entire game. That frickin' skull stab.
Face me! Or are you afraid?
I have stood before 1,000 men, all of them superior to you, and all of them dead, by my hand. I am not afraid.
Prove it.
What could I possibly fear? Look at the power I command.
Oh, come on. We gotta get some distance. It's getting a little too iffy for me. We'll just do a big circle. Alright, apparently my timing is ass right now.
Have you any final words?
You lied to me. Called Robert's goal foul when all along it was yours as well.
I've never been much good at sharing.
You won't succeed. Others will find the strength to stand against you.
And this is why, so long as men maintain free will, there can be no peace.
I killed the last man who spoke as such.
Bold words, boy. But just words.
Then let me go. I'll put words into action. Tell me, Master, why did you not make me like the other assassins? Why allow me to retain my mind?
Who you are and what you do are twined too tight together. To rob you of one would have deprived me of the other. And those Templars had to die. But the truth is, I did try. In my study, when I showed you the treasure. But you are not like the others. You saw through the illusion.
Illusion?
That's all it's ever done. This Templar treasure, this piece of Eden, this word of God. Do you understand now? Red Sea was never parted. Water never turned to wine. It was not the machinations of Iris that spawned the Trojan War, but this! Illusions! All of them!
What you plan is no less an illusion. To force men to follow you against their will.
Is it any less real than the phantoms the Saracens and Crusaders follow now? Those craven gods who retreat from this world that men might slaughter one another in their names? They live amongst an illusion already. I'm simply giving them another. One that demands less blood.
At least they choose these phantoms.
Or do they? Aside from the occasional convert or heretic?
It isn't right.
Ah, and now logic has left you. In its place, you embrace emotion. I am disappointed.
What's to be done then?
You will not follow me, and I cannot compel you.
And you refuse to give up this evil scheme.
It seems then we are at an impasse.
No, we are at an end.
I will miss you, Altair. You were my very best student. Blind, Altair. Blind is all you've ever been. All you'll ever be.
My blade sees for me, Mualims. It cuts through the darkness.
Alright, so we got him there. He's probably back up here now. Yeah, I see him. There he is. Come on. I dodged that. Dodge it, Altair, you dumbass. There we go. Got him.
Impossible. The student does not defeat the teacher.
الشيء واقع مطلق بل كل ممكن.
So it seems. You have won then. Go and claim your prize.
You held fire in your hand, old man. It should have been destroyed.
Destroy the only thing capable of ending the Crusades and creating true peace? Never.
Then I will.
We'll see about that. I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind, for in much wisdom is much grief. And he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow. Destroy it! Destroy it as you said you would.
I can't.
Yes, you can, Altair. But you won't. We've got it.
What the hell was that?
Well? We've got them.
How many?
At least half a dozen.
We don't need them all.
We should assume some amount of decay. I can't imagine they'll all still be functioning. At least 2 appear to reside on land masses that no longer exist.
We'll dispatch teams to each site and determine viability. We only need 1, after all.
What about the rest?
Collect them. Let's not leave anything to chance. Last thing we need is some damn survivor making trouble for us in the new world.
And the assassin?
We have what we need. Kill him.
Wait. You know how these things work. I doubt we'll be able to walk right in.
What's your point?
We might need him. His memories. I'd recommend we hold him until we have confirmation that there aren't any surprises waiting for us at the sites.
This is a waste of time.
You said it yourself. We shouldn't leave anything to chance.
Very well. Ensure we have no further need of him, then kill him.
Fine. Stop undermining my authority!
I just saved your ass.
Let's go. We've got a lot of work to do. Don't get too comfortable, Mr. Miles. We'll be back for you soon enough.
Alright.
What the hell is that?
So we completed the game. Got a bunch of strange drawings on the ground.
Oh my god. It looks like... Is that blood? The hell were they keeping here before me? And what happened to him? What does it mean, I wonder?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is Assassin's Creed 1. Definitely good. That's all I know. Definitely good. I think we're gonna lower that a bit. There we go. Maybe a touch more. There we go. But yeah, so that was Assassin's Creed 1. Definitely holds up pretty well in my opinion. Obviously some of the controls are still kind of annoying because this game is over a decade old now. But yeah, I definitely had a lot of fun coming back to it. I thought you could skip the cuts or the credits here at some point. Maybe it just has to play after a certain amount of time. But yeah, I'd definitely give this game like an 8 out of 10 if I had to rate it. I definitely think the major thing is like it's very repetitive, and there's like nothing interesting to do like collectible wise. It's just collecting flags and killing Templars and all that. There's really nothing exciting. And after you've done like the first 2 memory blocks, you've already experienced the entire game there as it is. But like story wise, I do think it's very interesting. I definitely do think that this was like, this story is what brought a lot of people in and got them invested. I've heard that they very much break away from the Assassins versus Templar aspect of it and like the real world stuff, which kind of upsets me because that's kind of like the interesting aspect of it in my opinion. But yeah, other than like the wonky controls and just it being very repetitive, I definitely think this game is a solid 8 out of 10 still. Back in the day when I first played it, I thought it was a perfect game. But obviously that was like first time bias, I guess. But yeah, I definitely... excuse me. I definitely think that this game definitely is an 8 out of 10. I can say that with good confidence. It's not the best Assassin's Creed game by any means, in my opinion. I think, just off the top of my head, my favorite Assassin's Creed game is still, I think it's honestly like a tie between the 3 games in the Ezio trilogy, just because, excuse me, I've played those games so much. I love Ezio's story. I love him as a character. I just think everything about his story is great. But obviously it's been a few years since I've been back to those games as well. So yeah, we'll have to see how those games hold up once we get to them. But yeah, I thought you could skip this at some point. But yeah, so like I said at the very beginning of this episode, I think we're going to put the story-based content on the back burner for a little bit, because next week we do have WWE 2K24 coming out, and I do plan on finally doing that. I know a lot of people have been asking me to go back to WWE, and I wanted to last year. I played a little bit of 2K23 on my own, and I didn't really have any interest in it. I just played some exhibition matches, did some universe mode, and I really wasn't gelling with the game, so I kind of just didn't have any interest in doing it. But I definitely do want to give it a shot this year. I want to see if it feels any different. From what I've heard, the My Rise mode seems really fun this year. I'm not really sure how to feel about the showcase mode, because it just feels like a copy and paste of 30 years of WrestleMania from 2K14, just obviously with 10 extra WrestleManias that they can go from, or 9 I guess. But yeah, and then after that we have MLB coming out, and I definitely plan on doing a lot more for that than I did with 23. 23 I played on my own. Like, I loved MLB The Show 23. I started playing it on my own with the intention of doing a series for it, but then I just had so much fun playing on my own, I didn't really want to start a different, separate career mode. I was just having so much fun playing on my own, and I got really far into a career with my own guy, and by that point, by the time I actually did want to get into a series is when I made those videos, and by that point it was just too late for that game's life cycle, so nobody really cared all that much. A few people did, which I appreciated, but not a lot of people, which, I mean, at the end of the day, if only a few people are watching, that's still fine with me. A few people are watching these videos too, so for those of you who have joined the channel because of this series and have decided to stick around, or for any of my returning subscribers who have decided to follow me through this series, I greatly appreciate it. You all mean the world to me. You make this fun. So, trying to see if I can skip through this. I swear you could. Is there like a button I need to hold, or we just gotta sit through this? I don't really think there's anything else we really need. I think we're almost at the end anyway, so might as well ride this out. This video should hopefully, yeah, there's 4 minutes left till we're past the 2-hour mark. I definitely don't think this will last another 4 minutes, especially because I'm pretty sure this is the end here. So yeah, just brings us out. So yep, there we go. Visions of the Future. That is the final achievement for Assassin's Creed 1. We'll just check again just to make sure. Yep, so there we go. My first ever. Do they give you like a platinum or anything on Xbox? I'm not honestly sure. Because on PlayStation, obviously, you get a platinum. Strange vision has appeared to you. What could it mean? Alright, so we have 100%ed all the trophies and everything in the game. We got all the flags, got all the Templars, got all the viewpoints, got all the interrogation stuff done. We read all the emails. We'll just go back into the Animus here just to see. Go up, please. Thank you. So yeah, there's memory block 1. Scrolling all the way through. And it always bothered me that the play symbol was always on this one. It never showed you like the icon whited out or anything. But we have that done as well. I guess I can check and see if we have any emails. If we don't, then I'll just cut it here and go right to the outro. So I will check, and if there isn't anything, we will be right back. All right, so we do have a new email here on Vidic's computer. It's from Abstergo News on the 8th of September at 3:37. Talks continue regarding aftermath of L11 outbreak. Nearly 6 years later, little progress has been made in dealing with the repercussions of what history books now refer to as the Second Plague. With nearly 96% of its population decimated over a 3-month period, the continent of Africa is now virtually uninhabited. Plans to divide up the continent have met with strong resistance and claims of neo-colonialism. One protester had this to say: "Whether we are 100 or 100 million, this is still our home, and no one has the right to take it from us." Okay. And we have this. From Lucy Stillman, subject number 16, September 8th, 3:13. Warren, I finished my report on subject 16. You should take a look when you have some time, as I believe it validates my belief that we need to be treating them with greater care. Failure to do so will only result in further breakdowns. I'll summarize things for now, since I realize you're probably pretty busy. Prolonged exposure to the Animus caused a bleeding effect within Subject 16's genetic structure. The result was a blending of genetic and real-time memory. He became unable to distinguish his own life from those of his ancestors, as witnessed with the incident in his room. I believe this effect is very similar to certain forms of multiple personality and delusional disorders. People who claim to be experiencing past lives or the presence of other minds within their own are quite possibly experiencing a naturally occurring version of this bleeding effect. Though the specific symptoms may vary from subject to subject, the end result is the same. They lose their minds. This is what I believe happened to Subject 16. One of his ancestors seems to have been involved in an important event in the ancient Far East. The wall writings he left us defy any conventional explanation, though I'm not ready to dismiss them just yet. Per your request, I've asked for a linguist and historian to research them further in case there is some significance. I'll let you know if they come back to us with anything. I'll get you a full copy of the report so that you can review my findings when you have the time. I know this is not that important to you, Warren, but it would mean a lot to me if you'd just take a look and think about it. We don't need to push them so hard. We don't need to kill them. From a purely practical perspective, there's no point in destroying the subjects anyway. Once they're dead, their knowledge is lost to us forever, and we both know how dangerous that can be. Thanks for your time, Lucy. And he fucking deleted it. What a freaking bastard. Alright guys, so the only new email that we could read was the one we just read on Vidic's computer. So I'm going to keep this outro short. If you guys enjoyed this series, make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're past 600. We're at 601 last time I checked, so we're on the road to 650 now. So make sure to check out MLB The Show coming up in a couple weeks and WWE 2K24 coming up within the next week. Guys, thank you so much for watching this series if you watched it from the beginning to the end. I know I don't complete a whole lot of story games on my channel, but I really hope to change that going forward. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you in WWE 2K24, or maybe one episode of Assassin's Creed 2 if I get antsy and want to start it, but we'll just have to see. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching once again. You guys all mean the world to me. You make this worth doing. And until next time, take care.